12. Ask Dr. Centrist. There is no doctor. There is, well, I'm not sure if there'd be a centrist, but
I was going to say, spoiler alert, there's no centrist either.
I consider myself a centrist because it just pisses people off that you don't pick a side. So
I prefer to remain unaffiliated.
I like my fence.
We're talking. Yeah, that's right. We're talking about this prick again.
Not for the entire stream because he's just a condescending dick, and he needs to get smothered by his pillow. His wife's already probably got it prepped.
I'm sure it's probably his husband.
Okay, I apologize. I apologize. There's no need to make jokes about domestic violence between gay folks. But he's not going to get smothered by a pillow. I'm pretty sure he's going to use the lampshade or the lamppost.
And we have a winner. Terry guessed it. Apparently, Mr. Monopoly's not paying that much attention to our Twitter accounts, Johnny. He's spending too much time in the Discord.
He's too much time gambling. Your family's falling apart here, Monopoly.
Yeah, see, this was all just a clever ruse. We're actually here for an intervention for you.
Please have a seat.
We all care about you and love you. It's just,
Now give us some of the money.
You seem to have a problem. He's like, I'm up in the money. I'm winning. It's only a problem if you're losing. Mr. Monopoly, I just got to say, denial is not just a river in Egypt, young man. Yeah, you're riding a high now.
I actually have invited Sofan a couple of times, but he has such a hectic work schedule that you have to schedule him almost months in advance.
But yeah, if our centrist friend ever does actually look at these streams, I'm just gonna start responding in nothing but memes. I'm done actually trying to converse with that guy.
Oh yeah, he's such a douche.
If he was any bigger of a douche, they'd be trying to make him the South Park mascot.
I'm not a douche. I make people feel good.
Okay, we went with two totally different episodes, but yeah, let's go.
That's the biggest douche in the universe one.
No, I was talking about the Vote or Die episode.
Oh, I got you.
The shit sandwich or the giant douche.
Gotcha. No, I was thinking biggest douche in the universe.
Yeah. I got that as soon as you started saying it.
so at least we weren't that far off.
No.
All right, so how's things been?
Well, we've got an update. Necrostal's mom is in the ICU, and he just got back from the ER with his brother. He is damn tired. Well, dude, we are sorry to hear that, and we are, all the best, for your mom.
Yeah, he was packing up when that was the last stream that we were trying. He was packing up yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are fingers crossed, prayers, juju, and all that good stuff heading your way.
I'll break out the crystals. We'll get all that woo-woo shit going just to send you some good vibes, man. Yeah, I didn't read that article. Speaking of South Park, Mr. Monopoly says that Vice wants South Park to grow up. I gotta admit, I haven't really been up to date with South Park the past couple of... Oh, shit. I wish I had Sinatra's breaking news deal.
Yeah.
Necrosol says that he will probably quit his job Monday. That's rough, dude. That is rough.
Dude. That's
You sound like you've had a hell of a week, man. I am sorry to hear that. But trying to get back to the lighter side. You like that transition there?
Yeah.
No, I haven't actually watched any of the recent seasons of South Park. I cut the cable, man. A few years back. I think the last season I watched was is when the season when they introduced PC Principal. I think that's the one leading up to the election.
Yeah. That's
and yeah, like I finished watching that season, and I don't think I've actually watched television like in my home anyway since. Like if I'm at somebody else's house, I'll catch whatever they're watching just because it'd be kind of dickish. Like, hey, change the channel.
Oh shit! There's Terry. Hey Terry, how's it going?
I'm all right. How are you guys?
Not too bad. Yeah, I kind of. I don't know. I don't know how long you were waiting, but it was.
Well, it wasn't that long. It was like a few minutes.
Only a few minutes.
Yeah. But,
So yeah, how's things?
Not bad. I've been playing Hitman 2 as I will do. That's it. That's it. That's the extent of my news.
Have you reached that 250th hour yet?
I'm at 216 hours.
Oh, 250 is when you get to the good shit.
I'm up to the last stage that was part of the original release. So there'll be the DLC mission as well, but the final part of the original game.
Now, Terry, we have business. You and I. See,
The Holy War.
I was gonna say, yeah, like we have a crusade on our hands here, apparently, from what I read on Twitter.
Yes. Well, if Prospero thinks you're a god, and it is on record that she does, and Sora thinks I'm a god, and she said as much on Twitter, then I think a holy war is the only way forward.
Hate Camel is a god.
Mine's not an audio clip, so you'll just have to read it on Twitter.
Deus Vault, motherfuckers.
God bless you.
We had 3/4 of the Holy War on Minions because Prospero, me, and Sora were all on. Just the second god was missing, and then now we've only got half of it.
So, what's your religion like, Terry? I'm thinking I'm gonna go like I'm gonna go medieval. I'm thinking like old school Islam. So Iran 2 weeks ago.
Mine will be the Church of Idleness. So if you're doing something, you're doing it wrong. You just need to do fuck all. Just sit around the house, maybe watch YouTube, play some video games. Anything that involves, thinking or activity or strenuous work, I am opposed. It is against my religion. And we have a third god joining the war.
Oh shit, man! I got a war on 2 fronts now.
It's well, now everyone's just pretending to be a god. This is getting excessive.
There's a bunch of fucking pagans in the chat, I tell you.
There are as many gods as the Greeks.
Yeah.
Now, You know, I'm starting to think that the crazy just follows me to like my places of work. Because you know how I used to bitch about my customers at the last job? It's starting to get that bad here, almost. I've yet to have anyone walking in their bathrobe yet, but I had a chick who looked like she smoked her eyebrows off come in today.
Oh, God. I mean, not us, the other guy.
Oh, you mean the real one? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like she just say no, kids. Meth, not even once. It was that. I mean, she looked like the poster child for the DARE program.
Don't do meth. Do Diamond brand cocaine, as was on the Lords of the Night, and presumably will be mentioned in Monkey in the Morning. There was a whole bunch of cocaine washed up on Florida, and all that was visible of the label was DIAMANT. So clearly, someone is using my name in their manufacturing.
Taking the Coke Lord's name in vain.
Or if maybe, just maybe, you want to relax, maybe try some Hate Camel brand hash instead.
Yes, I do think it's funny that I declared myself the god of idleness, and there's a bunch of stimulants named after my brand of religion. Like, they're completely against the holy teachings.
Twitching? No, she was not twitching. She was flat out vibrating.
She was doing the Diamantis.
If she had any teeth left in her head, she would have rattled those bitches right out.
Gosh. I don't get the crazy stories because I don't go outside.
Yeah, well...
my crazy stories happen on Twitter, where everyone else can see the same ones.
Unfortunately, like I said, you know, it just follows me.
Mm-hmm.
If I could stay in my house all the time, I'd do that too. Like I would love to just be, you know, pop on streams like, hey, what's going on? Not shit, man. I ain't got nothing to report.
Well, you'll have to get some rich relatives and have them conveniently pass away, and then.
I got too many cousins for that shit.
Well, the game I'm playing, there's this guy, Agent 47. Maybe he can help you out.
No. When I say I have too many cousins, I mean I don't even know their names.
Right. He doesn't need a name.
It's that they're that spread out across the country, and you know, last thing I want to do is, you know, I hire a hitman to just go through the phone book. Yeah. You get a Terminator for that shit, all right?
Just anyone with Indian blood that isn't you or Johnny, probably at least look into them, see if they're worth taking out.
I mean, if I were to, let's see. Nah, dude, because like I said, I got relatives, you know, Mississippi, Pennsylvania, Missouri, fuck knows where else. Yeah, it's just that's too much. I'm not having some assassin racking up frequent flyer miles on my dime.
Fair enough.
And Mr. Monopoly tagged us on the protesters in Toronto's Chick-fil-A.
This is the die-in where they're just lying on the floor?
Yeah, apparently they subscribe to the Church of Terry.
Well, I admire their commitment to the cause.
Well, except for the fact that they're outside.
Well, yeah, they did get that bit wrong. But lying down, doing nothing.
Yeah, they broke the first rule of Terry Club.
They did. So if they could just move inside, then we'd have a successful church meeting.
Whoa. Time out. Hold on. Necrosol, do you think just because we're both Indians, we're the same tribe? That's racist.
Yeah, my casino is way, way in the northwest.
You're gonna have to really gas up that vehicle if you want to hit both of our casinos. Gonna have to buy like one of those smart cars or something, one of those little wind-up toys. Get that kind of gas mileage.
Yeah, I don't know the different tribes. I only know that Camel has said that he's Choctaw or something along those lines.
Yeah, if you can actually maintain knowledge of every single tribe, you are ready for Jeopardy.
Dude, I can't even tell you all the tribes in my state.
Fair enough. Because I know that there's Cherokee because Elizabeth Warren pretended to be that. And I know that you've said Choctaw, so I'm assuming that's the name of the tribe. And I don't know what Johnny's is, or if he's even mentioned it.
He has mentioned it, but I can't even pronounce it.
Oh, fair enough.
Waxen Island.
Okay.
Couldn't you get an easier name? Couldn't you just apply to one of the other tribes and say, look, I'm not technically part of your tribe, but I just want something easier to say?
Oh, my tribal name is way easy compared to most others.
Yeah, but I'm talking like, I can say Cherokee, I can say Choctaw. Just one of the ones that doesn't sound like too many vowels squished together.
I can't even they taught us about like the 5 civilized tribes in school, and I can't even remember all 5 of those at this point. Like, see, there's Choctaw, Cherokee, Chickasaw, Creek, and fuck if I would remember the other one.
And Monopoly, I'm assuming those are all tribes, or that you've just got a random word generator and are spamming chat.
Although I noticed he doubled up on one of them. Lakota and Sioux are the same, or at least related.
Well, yeah, there's Lakota and there's Dakota. And I think there's another one.
Oh, this should be fun. Hashtag what men don't know about women.
Ooh.
This will be interesting. What have they got?
Let's see. Oh, and it just jumped on me again. There's one about periods.
No, we already know that they have those. Like, that's very common knowledge.
Here's one. Hashtag what men don't know about women. We'd rather be gay than date this generation of men. Literally, y'all are sickening. Says a K-pop stan. Go fuck yourself.
Well, when they say this generation, who are they talking about? Like,
they always blame millennials.
Yeah, but are millennials
even though we're in our fucking 30s now.
Well, that's what I mean. Are millennials still considered the current generation, or are they talking about whatever follows, like Generation Z or whatever they're called, whoever's after millennials?
I have no clue. And fucking K-pop. God damn you Koreans. You know, K-pop makes me wish that Kim Jong-un actually succeeds.
And yes, the chat is nothing.
Oh, go ahead.
No, the chat is nothing but a list of presumably Indian tribe names.
He's going down the list.
Okay. Close Wikipedia and do that shit from memory. Huh?
K-pop is trash, just like J-pop. I don't listen to, well, any of either, so I will take your words for it that they are terrible.
I do listen to J-pop though.
The only thing I know about, I don't even hear about J-pop. It's all K-pop on Twitter. I've not listened to a single note, and I already fucking hate it.
Is Gangnam Style that considered K-pop?
If it is, I say Nuke Korea now.
Yeah, I mean, I would too. I'm just saying that does that count? That's the only thing I can think of that I've heard which would potentially qualify.
All right, next. So you take it easy, man. Get you some rest. Like we said, we hope everything works out with your mom, and if you do end up quitting your job, we hope you find a better one, man.
Yeah, best wishes. Yeah.
Oh, here's one. Hashtag what men don't know about women. Men don't know that manspreading is fucking annoying. Mind your fucking space. No, we know because you don't shut the fuck up about it. You know how many articles we've read? You know how many times we've heard this shit? We know. I do it just to piss you off at this point.
But also, women take up just as much space. It's just they use their handbags to do it. Well, they actually take up more space because they actually take up an entire extra seat. We just sort of widen our legs slightly to be comfortable. Yeah, so woman spreading is the real scourge on humanity.
All right, let's see how well this one works out. Tweet. What men don't know about women. Hashtag what women think. I'll quit that. Men don't know about women.
Here's one for you. And I'm gonna go ahead and read this, and then I'll describe to you the creature that tweeted it. If you want to make us come, forget about your penis and learn how to use your hands. Also, slow the fuck down. If you want to have lots of sex, learn how to do it well and not from porn. Do some research. Put the effort in, and it will pay off. Hashtag sex ed. So you want us to hire hookers because, I mean, no porn. Do some research. Why the fuck do we need you again?
And yeah, it clearly does. She wants us to hire hookers. There's no other explanation.
This is a pink-haired, white. I'm gonna assume woman because just because of the hashtag. So, oh no, this person makes all of those listed look like porn stars, Mr. Monopoly.
That's it.
There goes my computer. There. Oh, no. Oh my goodness.
So yes, women are delusional. It seems to be the message of that hashtag.
Pretty much. Like they have some secret knowledge.
Yes. Like women have periods, or feminists complain about men sitting down incorrectly. These are things that no man has ever known.
I like that one. I think it was a video where they were talking about manspreading, and that chick was sitting there. She's like, "Well, I've got my boobs right here, and you don't see me walking around with my arms out all the time."
That was BuzzFeed, yeah.
I'm sitting there like, well, if they were in your armpits, might be a bit different there, bitch.
Yeah. was that was BuzzFeed when they did their video on man spreading. There's the annoying cow saying, "I know men have balls, but I've got boobs and I don't walk around with my arms hanging out." Like, of course not, because they're not in the same position.
Well, and you look stupid.
Mr. Monopoly, he's tapping out. He's going to go to bed so he can get up for Taco Bell breakfast. So you're starting your day off with diarrhea. That's a bold strategy. I hope it pays off for you.
Well, good night, Monopoly. I hope you enjoy going to the toilet all day tomorrow.
Don't get the fire stuff.
Then you come crawling back for another taste of sweet, sweet candy.
So, have we just lost our entire audience with Necrosol and Monopoly leaving?
Well, I think scrolling up a bit because of all the Indian tribes that he put in there, Peter said he actually would jump on for a bit.
He did.
I have the right after you asked him, I sent the link.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Well then, hopefully he'll turn up at some point.
All right, I'm gonna find something else because that hashtag is making me even more of a misogynist. See, it's not our faults, ladies. You did this to us.
What men don't know about women? We prefer the backhand.
We appreciate the baby powder when you bitch slap us.
Well, my StreamYard name is becoming all the more appropriate then.
I like when my boyfriend gives me an ice pack after he beats me.
Oh, speaking of domestic violence. Speaking of domestic violence, a girl came in today. I'm pretty sure, her boyfriend had to tell her at least once. Because she had it looked like a black eye. If that wasn't a black eye, she's got some serious bags. And she had a line across her nose, like he smacked the shit out of her while she was wearing glasses or something. She
walked into a door. It happens all the time.
And I'm sure that's her story, and she's sticking to it. Oh no!
She wants the other eye to walk into a door. She'll keep up that story. Yeah.
I actually had a job back in the day. This couple came in, and this chick, she did have two black eyes. And I looked up, over the counter when they walked up to me, and I was like, "So he had to tell you twice, huh?"
No, I'm cosplaying as a panda.
Well, no, she didn't get it. He started laughing immediately. I was like, she's like, what's going on? I was like, let him explain the joke. Here's your change. Have a nice day.
Oh gosh.
No, actually, when I was working at a day service at my job now, my night job, I was working for a day service, which is they do like vocational stuff, bagging golf tees and shredding papers, stuff like that. And we had a movie day, and the only movie that we had was Forrest Gump and some really old, like puppetry type movie. And we had watched those, I think, for it had been maybe 4 months. Once a week for 4 months. We were pretty much watching those movies. And I like Forrest Gump, but there's no way in hell I can tolerate that shit for 3 months, straight.
No, God no.
So, my coworker, he's like, yeah, my brother just sent me this DVD player, and I go, yeah, and it was when South Park season 8 came out on DVD, and I'm like, yeah, I'll bring that in and we can watch that. And he's like, oh, sweet, So we get everything together, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna watch this, and I'm like, we're just gonna make sure all the windows are closed so that no one watches us watch this. Because our window is like right next to the main office, so they can look in on what we're doing. Like if we're not doing anything,
They might not appreciate the content of
they
the average
will
South
not.
Park episode.
Yeah, and it got to, we watched the Up the Downward Steroid, which is the Special Olympics episode, and it got to the part where Jimmy was beating the shit out of his girlfriend, and half of our clients were just on the floor, just laughing.
I was gonna say crying or laughing.
and like the one who laughed the hardest, he was the more aggressive one. So like he knew exactly, like we were just watching them, and then he started laughing, and then that set had the other couple clients laughing. But yeah, it was just the fact that he is laughing his ass off to Jimmy beating the shit out of that little girl.
Did he say it's funny because it's true?
I wish he would have, but yeah, he didn't have that much cognitive aptitude.
Yeah.
And I think it was actually just the sound that they were using, the impact sound. But I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about.
Dude, it's been a while since I've seen that episode, but
well, just like the impact sound of like someone punching someone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he was just laughing at that, and it just so happened to be, a crutch to a little girl's face.
Yeah. I remember they had an episode where Russell Crowe was beating up cancer patients as part of his fight cancer.
Oh yeah.
Like, take that, cancer, and it's like this old guy in a wheelchair with like tubes coming out of him. It's like,
I like how you Australians let a New Zealander LARP as one of you. It's really nice.
Yeah. The rule is if they're successful, they're Australian. If they're not, they can stay Kiwi. That's why if you look at like a lot of the really successful Australian bands, a lot of them are actually Kiwi bands, but we just take credit for them. I think it was either this stream or Minions. I was actually going through how many famous Australians were not actually born in Australia, and it's a very long list. Is AC/DC, they were all born in Scotland, which is pretty funny. They're like the Australian band, and I don't think any of them were actually born here. They're all born in Scotland, except for Brian Johnson, who's born in England.
That just seems dumb. That's supposed to be an art installation? They're getting really, really loose with the term art these days.
What are you looking at?
Bench is covered with spikes that disappear after you pay. Good idea.
No.
Not if they're timed.
Yeah, it's like you drop a quarter in there and the spikes go down so you can sit on the bench. I guess it's supposed to keep like bums from sleeping on them.
No, that's exactly what it's for. But do they give you like a warning saying the spikes are about to come back in 10, 9, 8? So you've got time to get up?
I don't know. I didn't turn the sound on. I don't know who this is. Ken Radio is the handle that posted it originally, and somebody retweeted it. That's how I saw it.
Because that could be a very painful mistake to make sitting on one of those. If the spikes just, your 30 seconds is up. Ching, up go the spikes.
Surprise!
You should have put more money in. Sorry. Hey, we've got a Prospero.
Hey, Prospero, how's it going?
I suppose that's one way to. Oh, this bitch again!
The link is up there if you want to join in.
Why do I keep seeing this person popping up on my timeline? I mean, she's only moderately attractive.
Who is it?
Katie Bell. That's that chick that keeps posting the selfies, like, what's worse than a heartache? And then this one, unpopular opinion. Yeah, that bitch.
I think she's got like 5 or 6 E's in Katie. Am I thinking about that?
Yeah, that's the one. Either get naked or get off my timeline. And
I've seen her.
I'm sorry, but the person who retweeted it also, that's not an unpopular opinion. The Beatles are the most overrated band in history. No. I know plenty of people who would agree.
Yeah, Cynical Lindsay got into a fight with someone on Twitter because she said the Beatles were overrated and the Rolling Stones were better. And this just random dude just got so offended and just got into a massive argument with her.
I mean, I've listened to quite a bit of the Beatles collection, and most of it's forgettable.
Yeah,
a lot of it's covers. So, I mean, there's some of their songs that I do enjoy, but not nearly enough to call myself a Beatles fan.
And that's exactly right. Like I find it funny because I remember in high school there were a lot of like music purists. They were like, if you like, we will like you if you like this, but we will denigrate you if you like that, or if you don't like that,
Well, now that Prospero's here, I just want to know: are you going to retake Constantinople in my name?
Prospero's hacking apparently, so make sure you've got your internet security safe. And yes, I expect Sora to fight valiantly for the one true God being me.
You know how I think we should settle this? Football.
How? As long as it's them playing it and not me.
American football.
I was going to say, like, American football, or that gay kind where they only use their feet.
The one that Terry can watch and not understand a thing that's going on.
That doesn't narrow it down. That yeah, I remember you were playing what Tecmo Super Bowl or something like that.
Yeah.
And I had no idea what the hell was going on. So I had to stop watching because
I'm pretty sure that was because of the pixelation, because I didn't really know what was going on either, and I was playing it.
And Aussie rules is very different from soccer. Whether or not it's gay, I leave up to the individual, but yes, it is different to soccer. We call it aerial ping pong.
We call it foosball.
And it is the devil.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think we might have lost him.
Yeah. He said he was interested, and then he just
He's like, yeah, I'll join. Let me just go get this thing out of my car. Engine starts and it peels out.
Yeah, man, I'll hop on stream. Just let me go. Just let me run down to the corner and grab a pack of smokes real fast.
Yeah. I'll be back in 26 years.
Yeah, if you get there, can you tell my father to come back too?
Oh my God. Oh. That's.
What are you, oh my godding?
So, has anyone been Oracle of Baconing enough to find someone higher than a 4?
Actually, no. I played around with it a bit more that night, and I haven't been back since.
No, I haven't either. I just remember, like, last time we were streaming, it was remembered. Like, yeah.
Fellas, check your Twitters. That's what I was looking at. That's special.
I like how it's from Women Live Longer.
Women live longer. I got it from the Darwin Awards.
Well,
No, they got it from Women Live Longer. Like, if you see, it's posted by Darwin Award, but under the video, it says from
Oh,
Women Live
okay,
Longer.
gotcha. I was actually looking at what was on the screen, and it says Space Frog.
Oh, yeah. No, under that, it says from Women Live Longer. But that is very, very Aussie to play golf with a fire.
I should really stop looking at Twitter.
But what was it? The YouTube channel We the Internet said that we really need to close the gender death gap because women do in fact live longer, and we need to bridge the gap. It's about equality.
Yeah, I need to close Twitter. That's just disgusting.
So speaking of disgusting, I just scrolling past the person below, and the last one that I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, and it said the person below wants to get I think it's like the person below likes doing it in the trunk.
Oh, okay.
And the person below was a Star Wars girl.
Oh, okay.
And Star Wars girl was talking about her sister, and I'm like,
Oh,
"Damn, I am not posting this."
I was gonna say like, nope.
There's a time and place, and this is not one of them.
I thought you were going to say it was like Squeeders or something, like Satsu posting a picture of Squeeders, and that would have been even worse.
Well, before he started saying what the actual text was, I thought it's like, hey, is James Woods back? Haven't seen him around in a while.
Yeah, it's been quite a few months since Woodsy has posted. I think it's like April. Let me check. Yeah, 20th of April was the last time he posted.
I guess I need to find out where he buys his weed. That's a long ass time.
I think his channel got nuked, and then when Twitter brought it back, he just said sort of, "No, fuck you. I'm not using it."
All of a sudden, like, some account pops up on Gab, not James Woods.
Wayne's Joods, different person. Yeah, that was fun watching James Woods' Twitter when he was still active.
See, I don't know about that, Prospero. If they did, say that they would, reinstate him for an apology, I'm right there with him. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
No, well, he's been reinstated with or without the apology. So, because Twitter did suspend him, they absolutely did, but I think they just gave him his account back because they realized they shouldn't have done it, and James Woods is just like, no, fuck you, I don't want your stupid service anymore.
I don't even remember what the post was.
Yeah.
No, me neither. But I can't imagine he would have given in and apologized and then not used his account. I think he told them to go fuck themselves, and they said, well, it'll look bad if we don't reinstate his account, so let's just do that anyway.
And now we all know how to find Barbara Streisand's house.
Yes.
For the millionth time in a row.
I love that not only did Barbara Streisand fail in keeping her house a secret, she has the whole internet phenomenon of trying and failing to keep something secret named after her. That's how bad she failed.
Yeah, that's why given the choice between money and fame, I'll take the money.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't given the choice, but I'm glad I got money and not fame.
Being a filthy rich nobody suits me down to the ground.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not filthy rich, but I'm well off. And, yeah. Put it this way. There's a reason I don't have any content on my YouTube channel. I am not trying to become famous.
Yeah.
No, I got a coworker that been kind of sharing memes with back and forth.
Yes.
She's on Facebook and she's not on Twitter. So like she was giving me a bunch of the SpongeBob like I'm a head out memes, and a bunch of different like Kyle memes. Apparently, I misunderstood. Because I was like, oh, yeah, I got this one here. And I showed her the Coke can one, Johnny.
Yeah. Just don't show her one to suit yourselves.
Oh, God.
No, I actually like this girl. I don't want to scar her. I don't want her thinking I'm that much of a degenerate.
Welcome to the dark side. Bam.
I did play horsecock for her though.
How did you like that one?
Well, since we were at work, it was kind of hard to like get the timing right.
Right.
Because at first, I wanted to be there to like gauge her reaction, but I kept having customers coming in, so I just like I pulled it up on my phone on YouTube, got it ready, walked back in the office, handed it to her, hit play, and said, "Listen to this, I'll be right back."
Well, my thinking is if you had bled horsecock, the customers would have left, so you would have been fine.
Yeah, but I get enough complaints already. Hey, morning, Shroom. How's it going, man?
Hey, TOS.
I still think of you as terms of service, and that's just going to be how I think of you forever, I think.
Oh, I actively have to like think of him as Shroom. Otherwise, I would think of that as well. But yeah, I come back from cashing out this customer, and there's nobody left in the store. I go back to the office right as the song's ending, and she just looks at me and she goes, "Why? Why do you know that song? Why did somebody write that song? Why did you want me to listen to that song? Why? I just looked at her and said, because you're the only person I can play that for that works here without me getting fired. Welcome to the club."
So, has she ever said nay since?
No, she actually showed up at the job tonight on her night off. I had her boyfriend with her, and she had told me that her boyfriend he's a little bit of a homophobe. He doesn't like outright hate gay people or anything like that, but he just doesn't want to be around them.
That's strange in today's society, but okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's like this girl told me like I told him that yeah, I've been with some dudes in the past. I've also been with some chicks, and like as soon as she said that she'd been with chicks, like shut up, I don't want to hear that shit.
He's gay.
That's what I said. First words out of my mouth. I was like, your boyfriend's gay. Like, no, he's not. I was like, yeah. The only dudes that don't like hearing about two chicks are gay dudes.
Well, it's really
like, I didn't make the rules. I'm just telling you what they are.
One of my coworkers, we were talking with, we were at a group home and we were talking with this gal, and she said something about her boyfriend, and it was something just really innocuous. And he goes, and my friend goes, he's gay. And she's like, he's not gay. Nah, nah, nah. And they got into a big fight, and then she left because she was supposed to go to I can't remember what town it was, but then she came back, and he's like, "What's going on?" She goes, "He left me." And he goes, "Oh, that sucks." And she goes, "Yeah, for another guy." And he just immediately was like razor fists, "Fuck you, I was right." Like,
oh man.
No, but that's what I told her, and so she comes in with him tonight, and I just kind of I look at her, and I look at him. Unfortunately, there were other customers in the store. Otherwise, I'd have been flirting with this motherfucker just to freak him out. Like, oh, this your boyfriend? Oh, he's cute. What's your name, big boy? How you doing? I just start batting my eyes and shit.
I have the perfect coworker for you.
Mouth the words "call me" as he's leaving.
Yeah. Lucky for this dude, there were other people in the store that didn't work there. Otherwise, I'd have gave him a heart attack. Because I don't know, I got about 6 inches and probably 60 pounds on him.
I'm glad that's where you were going with that sentence. I got kind of concerned when you said I've got 6 inches. I thought I don't want to know what you're planning to do with it. I don't think he's taken.
Yeah, you just had to make it tawdry, didn't you, Terry? Just sitting here, talking about giving some homophobe a panic attack, and you had to make it sexual.
That's but it could have backfired, because what if he's like, "Damn it, you're right. I can't be with it. I can't live a lie any longer. Camel, I'm yours."
I'm like, sorry, dude, I'm at work. And then I would just look at her and be like, told you.
That would be very funny, but you might have a bit of a situation on your hands.
No. Like I said, I'm bigger than him, and Oklahoma's one of those, castle doctrine, stand your ground states. If he came at me, I'd have every right to beat his ass.
Well, you'd be in trouble for indecent exposure if he came at you.
I keep walking into this shit. It really is my Monday today.
He's one of them ones where he gets punched and he's like, "Well, what did I do?"
I think TOS is trying to Elizabeth Warren a bit. He's got some reservations showing up. So I don't know if he's actually Indian or not, but I think you might have some cultural appropriation on your hands.
He could be Seminole. Oh God, what's going on?
What you got for us?
Oh. No, my phone kept buzzing. That was Twitter notifications. I'm okay.
Oh, right.
I was like, either something's going on. Yeah, it's good or bad. I can't tell.
You're like Scribe. The buzzing phone could be a disaster at any moment.
Yeah, usually it's just the animals.
The House of the Rising Sun.
Oh no, just the menagerie I've got roaming around my house.
You should train your pets to sing House of the Rising Sun. That would make you very, very famous. Well, you don't want to be famous. It would make you very, very rich. And just use a different name.
That would take a level of discipline and musical ability that I do not possess.
So I got an actual news story for us if we want to go there.
Sure, why not?
I'm game.
Jamil Hill, black athletes should leave white colleges. Former ESPN commentator Jamil Hill, the woman who sparked national controversy when she referred to President Trump as a white supremacist, penned an upcoming piece for an October 2019 issue of The Atlantic where she called for black athletes to have a mass exodus from white colleges. She announced...
No, that's starting off a bit racist, but continue.
Jamel Hill announced the article is in a tweet on Thursday, which she said, "It's time for black colleges," as she titled, "It's time for black athletes to leave white colleges." Very proud of my first magazine piece for The Atlantic.
Wait, this is her first?
Yeah.
What the fuck's she been doing since she left ESPN? I thought she'd been at The Atlantic.
Not a clue.
I thought she'd been there for a while.
Been working on it for some time. Well, apparently for a few months.
Anyway.
Let's see. So what does the piece actually say? Well, everything the title suggests. White colleges are oppressive places for black athletes and white colleges are oppressive places and black athletes should just get out.
So October 1st last year is when The Atlantic announced that she was joining the magazine. So this has been a very long time in the works.
I guess she really wants to make sure that she didn't misspell any words.
Okay, how many historically black colleges are there? Just out of curiosity. Versus all the state, schools, the private schools, that these, black athletes are, going to.
Yeah, not a clue.
Think of how many of those black athletes are going to be left out, not being on the teams. If they just go to like historically, I'm assuming historically black colleges is what she's talking about, like Morehouse.
Yeah.
See, you're not properly woke unless you're hurting the people that you're advocating for. That's just the rules. If you're not actively harming the people that you're claiming to be fighting for, you're not woke.
Well, hold on, Johnny. Does she go on to explain her definition of like white colleges? Does it include like state colleges? Does it include like junior colleges?
It's quite
Division 2, Division 3.
Let's see.
Or are we just talking about like Division 1 level athletes?
Well, I'm guessing she's saying all of them.
Can you link that like in the chat?
Yes, I can.
I want to read that because that is my first question. Oh, this is from the Daily Wire. Okay. And I'm assuming you have to have a subscription to The Atlantic to read this article that she wrote.
No, it just popped up when I clicked on it. Ad block, I guess.
it does mention historically black colleges or universities being
like Florida A&M.
yeah, she's saying that they're being underfunded or something like that. The athletes are making all the money for white colleges, whereas the historically black ones are not seeing that money.
Oh, okay. So she's wanting them to move out of like NCAA schools, like Division I, and move to the smaller divisions.
Where you're not even going to get looked at.
Like I said, if you're not harming the people you're advocating for, you are not woke.
Well, no. I think it goes back to the argument I was making. Like, they'd still get, they still get a look. They'd still definitely get a look playing at those divisions. I mean, you've got scouts. Their big focus is Division I, but they're looking at Division II, Division III players as well. Those players are still going to like the combines and stuff. But yeah, there would be a greater concentration at the lower levels to where like there'd be players getting left out because just the number of spots on the teams. I'll have to read that later. I'm just gonna get stream of conscious blathering if I try to do it on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Well, I don't know about you, but I am getting tired.
Yeah, it's about 1:30 in the morning here. I could probably say it's a good time to shut her down.
All right. Any last words and whatnot?
I guess I could leave with a few parting words. If at first you don't succeed, skydiving probably isn't for you. Good night, everybody.
Well, my clip.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
I'll go with that.
Intense. Okay. Terry, how you feeling?
He is muted.
Well,
I'm just gonna. I'll put in for him to hashtag like the like.
and don't go outside. It's not worth it.
Exactly. All right. And on that note, we will get going. You guys have yourself a good night.